Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi again. So now we are in week 19, class number 2. Alright, let's look at the answer for number 1. I think it's fairly straightforward. According to the legend, Robin Hood lived in, they do mention Nottingham, but it's not Nottingham Forest, it's Sherwood Forest. Alright, number 2, Robin Hood lived in the forest with his friends. I don't think they mention anything about the family in the forest. Right. Number 3, an outlaw. An outlaw is a criminal. Since it's already said about criminal, so criminal usually is wanted by the authorities and dikehendaki oleh orang berkuasa, pihak berkuasa. Or Robin Hood and the sheriff. Sheriff is the authorities of Nottingham, were well known to be enemies because the sheriff is trying to catch Robin Hood. Right, and number 5, the legend says that Robin Hood used to steal from the rich. You don't steal things from the poor because you will not get anything out of it. Alright, so number 2, you have already heard the first part of the talk. Can you remember which word complete the first 2 sentences? If not, can you guess? So I think if you listen properly, you will get the word travelers or heroes. Okay, sometimes you can work out what kind of answer will go in the gaps, what sort of answer will go in the gaps in question 3 and 5. Okay, if you look at 3 and 5, over to this talk about time period, right? So it should be a period of time, a date, maybe a date or a period of time. Question 4 refer to something being passed down. Okay, what kind of things being passed down to people? We can pass down story. We can pass down fact. Kita boleh bagi orang tahu pasal story. Kita boleh bagi tahu orang pasal fakta. We can pass down, bagi tahu pasal history and so on. Alright. Question 6. For question 6, they're talking about kind of the proximity of place. So yang sesuai dekat situ should be south, north, west or east of some place. Alright, and then have a guess at the question. Okay, so try to guess. I hope you guesses correctly. Okay, let's look at the answer for number 3. The legend says that Robin Hood would steal money from wealthy travelers passing through the Sherwood. If you listen carefully in the recording, it states that stealing from rich travelers who pass by. Alright, number 2, although they were really criminals, Robin and his men were actually thought as heroes. And since it's more than one person, so it's heroes. Kalau dengar dalam tu dia cakap, although Robin Hood and his men were criminals, they have always been considered heroes because they used to steal money from the rich and give it to the poor. Okay, the legend of Robin Hood has interested people for over 700 years. Okay, try to listen again. You will listen to that particular year lah, 700 years. Before modern communication, people used to pass down. Okay, kita biasa sebelum ada modern communication macam television, radios, internet, macam mana kita sampaikan? Kita akan sampaikan apa? Menggunakan song and poem. Kita akan sampaikan, the answer is, if you listen carefully, it is news and stories. News and stories. Alright, that word 2 was King of England from 1284 to 1327. Okay, South Yorkshire is an area which is a short distance to the north of Nottingham. King John ruled England a century. A century is 100 years, ataupun a whole century. Both can be accepted, a century or a whole century. But the important one is a century. Robin Hood is a popular character in films and on television because he helped the. Okay, this one ramai juga yang tak berapa tepat. The answer is common people. What is a common people? Common people ialah orang kebanyakan lah, orang biasa. Alright, hope you guys get everything right. Can you please write down how many answer that you get? Here is 8. This one is 5. So write down out of 13. How many correct answers that you get? Write down in the comment section below. Okay. Let's look at today's task. Today's task is I'm going to ask you to do some speaking. I will tell you later on. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Ask and answer these questions with a partner. You don't have any partners right now, or maybe you can discuss with any of your friend. Ask this kind of question. What kind of what history do you know about your place? Is there any mystery in your place? Have anyone see any ghosts around your place? Okay, in speaking task, usually if you compare ideas, this is some words that some phrases that you can use. Okay, try to choose which one is better. But I think a best or a better idea would be, okay, try to do this one, and then find out about your local mysteries. But if you cannot find any local mysteries in your place, right, try to go on the internet, search for any mysteries, no matter how or where in the world that you like, right? Because your task is to do this. This is your task. Would you like to experience living in the past, if you could? In which period? And why do you say that? And is it because of the mysteries? Is it because of the time it is in? Is it interesting living in that time? And then use this language. But I think, I don't think, I feel that, I would say that, I believe. Personally, I would prefer to. It is more likely, or it is less likely. It will be interesting. So try to use the language bank. Okay, so your task today is to record yourself, just audio, send it to Telegram. You can send it into the group directly so that other people can listen to it, or you can PM me. But I would prefer you to send it to the group so that other people can listen to it as well. About when do you want to live? If you can go back into time, which period of time do you want to live, and why do you say that? Is it because of mysteries? Is it because of anything? It can be based on the movies that you watch, real movies or fiction movies. Up to you. And then you need to converse for 3 minutes. So you need to time yourself for 3 minutes, talk for 3 minutes, and then send it through Telegram or in the group, or you can PM me directly. Okay, that's all for today's task. You can remember, you can use this both thing lah for ni, or you can watch the videos for Form 3 as well lah, to see some of the tips as well. Alright, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a nice day.